Hi Pisces, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 8th to the 14th of December. Let's begin. Pisces, you're finding love this week, and this person's going to be your counterpart, the opposite to you in many ways. In mostly, like, you might be introverted or extroverted, and this person's going to be the opposite. This person's going to have a different ideology to you, but they they're very attracted to you. They can come onto the same page, they feel strongly about the same things, but their opinion is very different about our, like, the things that you're on the same page as them on is going to be stuff like what you enjoy to do, what you like to eat, like our basic human needs are basically, you and them are going to be a match, but your opinions and ideas and personalities are going to be very, very different. Literally opposites is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing they're like going to be the darker aspect and you're going to be the lighter aspect in the relationship. It's turning out to be a love reading, I guess. You've been waiting for this person. You've been almost, pardon me, searching for this person in the world, looking for this person, looking for this type of person. They're very strong mentally and physically, this person that you're going to be getting into a relationship with. They're going to be a very strong person. You're going to notice this about them very quickly, that they're a very strong person. But they really fancy you. I'm hearing they have the hots for you. They really fancy you. This is the beginning of the end. Of what you know to be true. So it's like the beginning of something, the beginning of what you know to be true to be its end at the same time. You meeting this person, like the circumstance leading up to you meeting this person is going to be the beginning of the end. At the beginning of the end of what you think is your happiness, because you don't know what your true happiness is. You've been searching for it. You've been trying different things, trying different, almost like cultures, like themes, like genres, or trying different things, walks of life, like, and you've been trying to find out what makes you feel happy. You haven't found it yet. The way you find it is with the help of this person. This person's going to allow you to feel comfortable, to be able to travel internally and externally at the same time. So it's like you're meant to be a wanderer to some degree, and this person's going to be very strong and they're going to allow you to wander as you need to. It's fated. This meeting is very fated. You're meant to meet this person at this particular time because you've leveled up, you've traveled somewhere recently, traveled to somewhere new. This could be internally or externally, but I feel very strongly it's externally. You've traveled somewhere new and you're just out and about minding your business and you bump into this person. This could be like at a bar. I'm particularly seeing a bar. This person likes to drink alcohol. And you're gonna bump into this person at a bar or a club or something like that. But I'm saying, like, a lot of wood. There's gonna be a place where the setting is very wooden. There's gonna be a wood all inside, and it's a public space, restaurant. It could be as well. but there's gonna be a lot of wood, and you're gonna bump into this person and have a conversation with them, and things are gonna move very fast with this person on that day. There might be some intimate moments between you and them, and you might either go back to your place or their place after. So you're going to connect very strongly and very quickly. They've been looking for someone just like you as well. The way you benefit from having them around, they're going to benefit from having you around as well. They're literally like a darker aspect of you. I don't know why I keep seeing the two fish. You know, Pisces is represented by two fish, so it's like the duality of like the lightness and the darkness. But it's like the duality here is like you're like the white fish and they're like the dark fish. Interesting. Let's jump into your reading and see exactly how things are going to unfold for you here this week. So your current energy at this time is you've been really manifesting what you desire from life. You've been stepping into divine masculine energy, and divine masculine energy is all about stepping into your power, and taking inspired action and following creative impulses that lead to manifestations. So this is what you've been doing. You've been working really hard, being very productive in manifesting. I'm seeing a lot of yellow, so it's like very connected to the solar plexus chakra, which is all about you taking physical action to make things happen. You've been very practical and honest, very practical, very hardworking and very productive. And this has led you. You're feeling very happy at this time. You're feeling joy, delight. You understand you're being led by spirit in your journey at this time. You've been seeing a lot of feathers as of late. This is a confirmation for you. And just like piggybacking off of spirit here, of your spirit guides, basically leading you towards happiness, and you're feeling very happy, feeling a lot of joy, delight, warmth, positive energy. And so I feel very strongly this is in regards to your own self and understanding yourself to a greater degree. And these manifestations are manifestations that allow you to become unblocked to your true path. It's like you're trying to be this wanderer. You're trying to find what it is that you want from life, and you've not been able to do this because you felt like there's some blocks. So you've been manifesting, unblocking yourself, and you've been taking inspired action towards those manifestations. So it's not just you manifesting and not doing anything. Manifestations only work if you take inspired action and follow creative impulses. And this is what you've understood, and you've been working hard towards this. So at this time, you're very happy with it, the way things are looking, generally speaking, within your life, because you have been following your guidance. You have literally been following your guidance here, and you've manifested situations in your benefit out of nothing, that have helped you level up, basically, that have helped you understand yourself from a first person, second person, third person, fourth, fifth person, like every perspective. I'm seeing that you've been able to understand situations from different perspectives and gain clarity and gain more understanding about who you are, what your desires are, and which way you want to go. Knowing all of this, your theme for the week is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is basically he goes on this journey to learn how to make wands, and this is when he graduates. Basically, once he's learned how to make a wand, and so he doesn't show the wand maker that he's actually royalty, and he shows him here when the Knight of Wands, where he wears his armor and he gets on his horse, and that's when the wand maker realizes that he's actually nobility. So it's kind of like your energy's gone through a massive upgrade here, where you feel like like in the olden days, if you were a commoner or a peasant, and you basically became royalty, that was considered like a master, like you've mastered life basically. So to a certain degree, you've mastered your life, you've mastered your understanding of what your life is, and during this week you're getting to experience that mastery. And during this week you're going to recognize how physically protected you are. And the Knight of Wands is basically saying during this week you're finding a lot of passion. You're continuing to take inspired action towards your manifestations, as well as being able to feel very confident that you're on an adventure in your life. Like I was saying, like you want to wander, but it's like finally you're gaining the confidence to be able to live life like this. So between Monday and Wednesday, you're going through this energy of the Ten of Wands. So you're currently feeling weighed down, you're feeling burdened by situations in life in general, and you're feeling like, things are weighing you down because you're not able to grow as much as you would like to grow. You're not able to see a lot of creativity from you, like inspiration just in general. I'm feeling very inspired. And it's like you're being very clever with how you do things, and particularly in regards to money, but you feel weighed down by responsibilities, by burdens. It's like a lot of hard work, and this is coming from and this has been clarified by the King of Swords. So is you basically have mastered yourself. You've gone through a period of mastery. You're literally again getting a piggy bank from the universe here. Spirit's leading the way for you here, and you're going onwards. As you can see, he's pointing the sword forwards. It's like it's saying onwards. You've mastered yourself here. You're feeling very abundant. You've gained a lot of wisdom, respect for yourself. You've taken the authority back of your life. And this is why you feel like you're being burdened by things in your life in general, because you're now in a position where you've elevated. Basically, it's like your reality is shifted because your internal system is shifted, and that's allowed you to be more conscious. And as you're more conscious, you're like, oh well, there's these things I've been doing, these things I've been I've considered my duty, things that I've considered my burden. They've actually not been necessarily my burden to carry, but it's just hard work, and I've been carrying them for no reason. And these could be things internally, these could be situations around you, relationships, jobs, whatever it is, wherever you feel like is weighing you down. It's not allowing you to be free, this wanderer that you desire to be. You desire to be this wanderer. You desire to be living life more freely, living and seeing a growth in creativity, growth in just yourself in general. And you're very spiritually protected at this time, you know this, but you're like chasing your happiness, and you're having to carry all these wands, feeling weighed down by them. But you're at a point now where you're having to make a choice of like continuing to move forwards or go backwards, because it's like the more forwards you're going, the heavier it feels. And then so you're at a point where you're like, maybe I should U-turn and basically just go backwards, because it's getting harder and harder the more further I'm going. But it's like the more further you're going, you're breaking out of an egg. You're breaking out of an egg, and this is what you need to do at this time. You need to break out of this egg, because there's just too much chaos around you. There's too much. The old life is full of chaos. The old life is full of conflict. The old life is full of disagreement, opposition. You've elevated, you've mastered yourself here, but the old physical reality is still lingering in your life. You've changed internally, but your external world is pretty much looking very like it's weighing you down at this time. So you're gaining clarity on all of this and recognizing that you have mastered yourself, and you're looking at these situations and saying, these burdens that I've been carrying is from a place of lacking respect for myself, lacking authority over my own life. and you're kind of using, the sense that, I have mastered myself. I know myself well now to say that this is not my burden to carry, or this is not my duty to carry. So you're letting go of some of these situations. You're letting go of these burdens so that you can rebuild your life, rebuild, things in your life in general that are in alignment with yourself, basically. Between Wednesday and Friday, you're going through this energy of the Seven of Swords. So you're taking cunning actions towards liars, deceivers, and betrayers. And clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Nine of Cups. So it's basically you're taking these cunning actions away from liars, deceivers, betrayers, simply because you want material happiness. You're maybe in an environment where there's too many people around you that are like, keeping tabs on you, keeping eyes on you, and watching every move that you're making. And when something good comes in for you, they pop up straight away in your life, and like, oh wait, what about me? What about me? But when you're doing the work, there's no one to be seen. But it's just when you're receiving what you've put the work in for, then all these people start to appear. And you feel like the idea of you taking these cunning actions away from people is because you want to feel more contentment from life. You want to feel more fulfilled. You believe your dreams will come true, and you feel very abundant, but you're like, you don't need to siphon away your abundance to people that don't deserve it, the people that are draining you. Like, you're moving away from these type of people so that you can find your true happiness, material happiness. And then between Friday and Sunday, you're going through this energy of the Hierophant. So basically, you're coming to a point where it's like you're setting a foundation within your life here. The Hierophant is basically, he teaches the full basic knowledge. The Fool recognizes the Hierophant as someone that's very knowledgeable. So you might be learning from someone here as well, someone very knowledgeable in whatever you're trying to learn about. And this person's going to help you understand like the basic foundations of things. And so it's like these keys are basically unlocking doors for you, and that's making you feel very optimistic. So this has been clarified by the Page of Wands. So it's like very optimistic energy, and the Hierophant himself, obviously, he teaches the Fool the basic stuff that helps him in his journey moving forwards. It really does help him. And so being clarified by the Page of Wands is a very good omen, because it's the Page of Wands, he goes to the wand maker to learn how to make wands. So it's two cards of learning here, of you learning something here between Friday and somewhere, that you probably going to someone or going online and learning about something here to a very deep level. And this is in regards to perhaps spirituality. This is in regards to alchemizing your own energy. You'll be seeing feathers again between Friday and Sunday, as a confirmation that you're on the right path. But again, you're learning from someone something. It could be spiritually related, or it could be I feel like it's in line with your purpose, actually. It's in line with your spiritual purpose, or like what your soul is calling you for you to do. So whatever you're learning is in line with your purpose. Between Friday and Sunday. And the Page of Wands is basically, you becoming more optimistic about your future, having all of these bright ideas, increasing your energy just in general, and feeling like an enthusiastic youngster by what you've learning from the Hierophant, basically, or the wand maker in this case. But you're learning. You might be learning from two people, perhaps, but you're learning nonetheless. And the advice is just to follow your heart. Your heart's going to lead you to exactly what you need to learn at this time, from whoever you need to learn from. And I feel here very strongly, it's going to be very important for you to seek this knowledge out from wherever you get it from. It's very important for you at this time to help you in this next cycle of yours. Like, the next phase that's coming in is going to require this knowledge that you're learning between Friday and Sunday. It's quite interesting. I don't get messages like that usually. Alright then, let's see what your challenge here is for the week. So this turned out to be, so your channel is completely different to your reading. So I don't think you're expecting love to come in, but love is coming in for you here, Pisces. somewhere during this week, and I feel like it's somewhere along the lines. But this reading in itself is about your own personal development here, you moving forwards and allowing yourself to feel passionate, not just you allowing it, but just feeling more passionate just in general, because things are unfolding in your life here. I feel like it's a huge transition at this time that you're going through, and you're taking inspired action towards becoming better, just in all senses. You understand what your happiness is to a very great detail, and you're not very money orientated, but it's just you've been working for a long time on your own personal development. Actually, I mean, 6 to 7 years you've been working on your own personal development. It's been a long journey that you've been doing this for. Whoever I'm speaking to, you've been doing this for a long time, of like healing yourself, understanding yourself, doing it mostly alone, quietly. No one's known that you've been doing what you've been doing. You've gone maybe through an identity shift as well during this time period. So your challenge here for this week, what's the outcome? So I didn't specify. Let me pull that, let me pull that out again. So your challenge here for the week is might feel like things are not moving forwards very quickly. Things are very stagnant and you're moving very slowly. You've been putting in, the work, the hard work. You've been productive. You've been moving forward, charging forward no matter what. But you feel like the conflict is really coming up and really affecting you at this time. Like the conflict that's around you, you're feeling like almost dragged into it. Like you feel the chaos within. You feel very much so like, oh my God, what is going? There's too much strife around me. There's too much people disagreeing with me, just people disagreeing with each other, just conflict in general, just chaos, proper chaos. And you're like, you're feeling, it's a heavy feeling, it's a very heavy, not a pleasant feeling, it's a very heavy one, of you, like, it's almost like doubt, like, you've been putting in the work, why are things moving extremely slow? Like the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles coming up here is really much so like very slow energy in a challenge. It's very slow energy, like things are not moving. It's like almost like you're stagnant. That's what it feels like. But this is just a challenge for you. You have been leveling up. You have been feeling happy. There's a reason you've been feeling happy. You've been feeling joy. You've been feeling warm, positive energy. It's because you've been doing the inner work. If you hadn't, trust me, there's been a time where I was in very negative energy, and I used to feel very negative all the time. Like I used to feel very miserable all the time. And so, that comes from when you don't do the inner work, when you don't heal yourself. You've been healing yourself. This is why you feel happy. So let's pull out an outcome to see what the outcome of this reading is, given all of this information. So your first one is love. Love is coming in for you. So your soulmate is coming in for you. Like I said, you can't see it here, but the two different colors. The two sides of the heart, they're pouring from two different cups. And like I was saying, it was like your other duality of like, it's coming here somewhere, but that's not the focus that you should be focusing on this week, because this person is going to come in and try to win you over rather than you trying to win them over. Your focus should be on what I've been talking about in this reading, about your personal development, because personal development is probably the most important thing in anyone's life, I would say. So it's the whole reason we come here, to have this human experience. But love is coming in for you very strongly, and you're receiving love here this week, finding your soulmate, your counterpart, your soul lover. That's what I like to say. I don't like to say soulmate, I say soul lover, because it's, it's a lover of your soul, basically. Your souls love each other, I guess. And it's going to be a very intelligent love. You're going to be you're going to be able to know each other very well and pick up on each other's, like, when they're happy, when they're sad, like you're going to have a really good relationship with. It's going to be emotionally intelligent, and it's going to be very loving, but you're going to come into unity, balance and harmony with one another. Your second outcome here is the devil, saying that there may be some kind of enslavement happening here. Okay, no, sorry, it's not an enslavement. It's a healing that's actually happening here. It's a chance, it's an opportunity to heal yourself here. So it's like this love is coming in as an opportunity to heal yourself from your idea of what love was. And you're someone that gets very tempted by lust. Yeah, you get tempted by lust wherever you are. And this relationship is coming in to heal that, to bring back your youthful innocence, um, to heal that part of you that is almost like on the devil card. They have chains around their necks that they could remove very easily, but they don't because they're so entranced by the lust. So this love that's coming in is going to be an opportunity for you to heal. It's going to feel like a gift. It's going to make you feel very abundant and very wealthy energetically and in love. But this person's going to set you free from the chains that you've had on you, that your idea of love was this. Like, you're going to find what love really is, which is really beautiful. Yeah, you've been feeling very negative just in general in regards to love and just things in general, because it stems from your wound and your shadow self, from love. And the shadow self is connected to the idea of lust. So that's where you're finding this healing, and that's going to in turn heal this sort of side of you that's feeling negative just in general, fearful, like anxious when you meet people. And yeah, it's healing your idea of what pleasure is for you, because in the past you were influenced in a way that this is the way you needed to be, in regards to find happy, have a happy love, to have connection, a love connection. You were influenced in the past, and so your idea of love is, it needs to be healed basically, and this person's coming in just to do that. And so this is you and them under the sun, so you're gonna feel a lot of joy by being with this person, delight, warmth, positive energy. It's like you start off the week feeling happy and you end the week really happy. So it's a very good time for you. You've done a lot of the inner work, and you're manifesting a lot of stuff here for yourself, and you're continuing to work towards your manifestations. So this is a fantastic reading here for you. I'm going to leave your reading here. If you'd like to book a reading, my website is down in the description. Yeah, other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.